It's too expensive to even breathe right now. Never mind paying for fuel or buying a used car, taxing it or even maintaining it. It's just getting ridiculous. However, we still need our cars to drive to college, university or work. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 cars you can buy for under £1,000 that have incredibly good fuel economy and cheap to maintain. So before we begin, hit that like and subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get straight to the video. Our first car on the list is the little Toyota Aygo 1 litre VVTi. What a cracking little motor if you're on a budget. This car comes in both a 3-door and a 5-door. It has 67 bhp and accelerates to 60 in 13 seconds. But who cares? This car is plenty nippy around town, only weighing 830 kgs, and you can cruise at motorway speeds comfortably, and that's all that matters. You can see almost 65 miles per gallon on a run, and tax is only £20 a year. There's plenty about on the market, and you can pick one up for around £800. That's amazing value for money, meaning you can have this car on the road and taxed well within a £1,000 budget. The Aygo has quirky yet modern looks and definitely does not look like you've paid under £1,000 for it. It looks like a modern city car, perfect for new drivers, city commuters, or those just looking for a cheap runabout. Japanese engineering means these cars are reliable. As long as you service the engine, you shouldn't expect any serious issues. Main thing to look out for on the Aygo is suspension components, just to check there's no squealing noises when locking the steering wheel or clonk sounds when going over bumps. If there is, it means the ball joints may need looking at. However, these are inexpensive and plenty about. Overall, the Aygo is a cracking cheap car. Moving on to car number 2, we have the infamous Toyota Yaris 1 litre VVTi. Small, practical, cheap to run and maintain. Looks like a nice clean car. Doesn't suffer from any major mechanical issues. Things to look out for are similar to the Aygo, and not a lot can go wrong. Even today you see so many of these around, which is reassuring to see. You can pick these up for around £800, which is very similar to the Aygo. It comes in a 3-door and a 5-door, similar bhp and 0 to 60 time as the Aygo, 50 miles per gallon on a run, and tax is £180 for the year. The Yaris has enough boot space to carry your shopping and small suitcases, and the rear seats fold down, which gives you more than enough room to carry slightly larger items in the back. These engines are chain driven, so ensure there's no chain rattle from the engine bay. The steering on the Yaris is nice and light, and the handling is very good for a small city car. Steering wheel is nice to hold and the seats are comfy. All round good car for not a lot of money. Moving on now to car number 3, we have the Ford Fiesta, specifically the generation from 2002 to 2008, with a 1.25 inline-4 engine, makes 73 bhp, 0 to 60 in 13.6 seconds, and manages 47 miles per gallon. Tax is the same as the Yaris of £180 per year. The Fiesta can be picked up on eBay for around £700. Quite similar to the Yaris and the Aygo and comfortably within our £1,000 budget. Comes in both a 3-door and a 5-door. Simple styling makes this car look modern and sleek. This is a great city car, nimble, pokey. Being a Ford, parts are easy to find and fairly cheap. The early Fords did suffer from rust issues, so ensure you check around the arches and sills, as these are prone to rust. Otherwise, there's plenty floating about up for sale, making it easy to find a decent example. Car number 4, we have the Mitsubishi Colt CZ1. This has a 1.1 litre inline-3 engine, makes 74 bhp and accelerates to 60 in 12.5 seconds. This car averages mid-50s miles per gallon, comes in both a 3-door and a 5-door, and you can steal this car for around £600 if you look hard enough. Tax is around £150 a year. This car is incredible value for money. The styling is unique and fairly sporty for what it is. Find one in black and it actually looks like a really smart, clean car. No serious malfunctions to report, and owners generally don't have any issues with these cars. Aside from general wear and tear, ensure servicing is up to date. And last but certainly not least, we have our final car, which is a Vauxhall Corsa SE. This is a very popular car for students or first-time drivers. It has a 1 litre engine producing 59 bhp and accelerates to 60 in 15 seconds. So it's the slowest car out the lot, but it doesn't matter. It's a Corsa, it's cheap, and it looks okay and fairly reliable. Tax is £180 a year, comes in both a 3-door and a 5-door in my opinion, and based on owners' testimonies, this car is the least reliable from the lot. Don't get me wrong, this isn't an unreliable car, just not as reliable as the cars on this list. There's a number of horror stories amongst owners, especially regarding the head gasket or coolant and temperature issues. Not saying all Corsas face this issue, but it definitely is an issue that has been reported several times. Make sure you're doing your checks and check the oil cap is clean and no mixture of oil and coolant. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. Support your brother by hitting that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.